You make your way into the tavern. The goblins drink nectar mead as they bicker with the elves. You choose to sit with the bard and the troll. This is what they have to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Troll Bard Tavern. This is the Troll Bird.
And your other co-host,
I am here live with my compadre, El Bardo.
El Bardo, Jake the Bard, here yet again for episode 10.
Episode 10.
Double digits.
Dude over here. We have a special guest today.
Who's our guest?
It is Jake Huizar.
Jake Huizar.
I'm happy to be here.
The man of 1,000 names.
I appreciate you.
What is peeping dog?
I'm honored. Honored. Nothing's peeping, man.
Just been fiending.
Fiending hard. I was just fiending before I walked in here.
Yeah?
Yeah.
What were you playing?
Well, Warzone 2 on Al Mazrah.
Ooh.
And off the bat.
Oh.
I don't even remember this clip.
Is this from your YouTube channel?
It's from A channel.
It's from A channel.
So you've been streaming COD hard.
Yeah, for a long time.
How many montages do you have, my dude?
Well, I mean, Warzone we're at 65, and then Blackout probably had like 30 or 40, and then
Damn.
And then Fortnite at least had 20.
Okay, lost the clip here. I was going to show your intro that you have going on right now, because the last time I saw it, it looked banging.
Okay. Let's check it out. I appreciate the praise.
Yeah.
I put some work into this like you guys put into this, you know?
Did you make the intro yourself, too?
Kind of, sometimes.
Yeah, so explain what it is, exactly.
Alright, so when you enter a game of Warzone, there's like an intro scene that introduces all the players on your squad. And I think that's probably what I might use in the future, because it looks a lot cleaner. And if you win a game, strictly if you win a game at the end, it shows your team being extracted, and it shows all their names, as you see right there.
Okay.
So I just rip it with everybody that I play with, you know?
Yeah.
We're going to watch this if you're watching on YouTube.
Alright.
So you had to combine different clips for the...
Yeah. I gotta rip all those from different games.
Splice them all together that way. Yeah, I get it.
Okay. Yeah, I was wondering how you did that.
Yeah. I'm not that creative.
Yeah. You think you made this all by hand and everything?
It'd be sick.
No, I didn't give you that much credit.
Okay. And then got Smoke Break Productions. Got the Smoke and Stormtroopers.
And then I want to jump into this Rage
Oh,
video.
Jesus. I don't remember this, so this should be good.
Is this a Jake rage or is this another player rage?
Oh, this is me. This gotta be me.
Oh no.
I'm humble. I'll put them in there. It's on mute. I'm playing with my brother.
Oh, right in front of you.
Wolfie blocked you too a little bit there, looked like.
Well, I call it body fucking.
Body fucking, alright.
It's called body fucking. That's what it's called. And it still happens.
Hands in your, like head in your hands.
I'm playing with my brother. You know, IRL friends.
Oh, that's great, dude.
Oh, shit. I wish I could hear my actual audio. But I took it out because it was probably too mean.
Shout out to Wolfie.
Yeah.
So this body fucking, right, is when you're firing and someone walks in front of you, or you get stuck on somebody?
Yeah, exactly. So
Okay.
I had two different kinds of body fucking there. He was sponging all the bullets. He was blocking me from being mobile and shifty. But that's my brother. So
Shout out to
bless
Wolfie.
him. Yeah, shouts out to Wolfie. Oh my. I haven't seen that in a long time.
No, that's great. I mean, like, honestly, if I'm gonna watch some first person shooter footage, like I want those rage moments in there because that's just more entertaining. The salt and the rage, and the original audios are always good.
Shout out to Integrity Gaming.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
appreciate it.
You got mad montages.
I do.
Yeah.
And I gotta send that to my brothers here after I leave here.
You gotta what?
I gotta send that video to my brothers after I leave.
Integrity Gaming's find it on YouTube. Do you have any
It's your
any other
Facebook name.
Facebook and YouTube.
Integrity
Integrity Gaming.
Gaming.
It's awesome.
Right.
And
TTV_JDED.
on Twitch.
That's right.
Great. Check him out if you want to see some more salty moments, either on his end or the other player's end.
Yeah, you gotta switch it up. You can't just have you trying to go all hardcore. You gotta be humble.
Here we have a picture of someone's attempt at Kratos.
On D4?
Yeah.
That looks pretty good.
And that's got me psyched that there's that much detail going to just how your character looks.
Yeah.
Very surprised to see that.
The closed beta's on right now.
Yeah, and it's open next weekend.
It's open next weekend. That's going to be hype. And I'm sure it's just a server test. That way, maybe they won't have such a bad repeat like they did on D3. And they're just like, oh, we didn't think that many people would play on the game. And it's like, it's Diablo 3. I've been waiting like 10 years for this game, dude.
Yeah.
And, but yeah, next week. It's going to be hype.
We play it.
Yeah.
You guys didn't get the closed beta code?
Well, don't you have to buy it?
You have to buy the game, or like KFC has some kind of like
A double down.
little chicken sandwich deal. You
The
might, I
double
think you
down.
get the code.
Double down.
We shoulda hit
the
up Billy,
buns are
dude.
chicken.
We should have hit up
And then
Billy.
it's got bacon and cheese in the middle. That's what I'm saying. What were you guys doing? I figured that this would have been a done deal.
I thought that might be a troll, honestly.
Dude, I'm trying to get past 60. I can't be double downing on chicky sandwiches.
Yeah, that is. Asmund did a video, and he was like, "This is by far the unhealthiest sandwich in America." It was hilarious.
Yeah, like, what are they gonna do next? It's a donut between two pieces of chicken. And
Gonzo-
deep fried the whole thing.
Yeah,
Gonzo probably didn't even eat it. He just got it.
just for the code.
I mean, I guess you could just throw it in the
I know.
trash.
I'm kind of. I'm a little sad. I'm not on it right now, but it's fine.
Yeah,
The game doesn't come out till June anyway.
Honestly, dude, I mean, dropping $60 right now on like the hopes that it's gonna be a good game, because
It looks great.
all the Blizzard
It's
stuff
looking
looks great.
good.
Every trailer they do is amazing. All of their games look great, but it's like, is the game good though?
Yeah, and on top of the game looking excellent, like the story and the cinematics are
Looks great.
amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So good. Are you getting, Jake? You getting on that?
Gonzo's been pressuring me.
Do it. I think you should, because it's completely.
The fact that it's crossplay is very enticing.
Yeah,
Because I don't want to play and not be able to play with all the homies.
it's going to be open world. We are going to be charging together.
Yeah. I mean, if it's like D2, where you can have a bunch of people like on your server. Well, it's open world.
I
mean, like,
an
all
MMO.
right,
It's
like,
going to be sick.
Party size at least, like
I
depending on how many people you
I
can
think
get
they
on your
said
party.
12 or something.
That's hype.
Yeah. Or 13 or.
It's not like what was D3 was like 4 people or something like that. 4-player party,
Something like that, yeah.
Yeah, like having
That sucked.
12 people.
What year was that?
D3, that came out like 11 years ago or something.
And they're just now on D4?
Yeah.
There was like
it's going to be, it looks good.
There was a longer break between D2 to D3 than D3 to D4.
Which Diablo was getting roasted at Comic-Con?
Immortal.
Is that the mobile one?
It's the mobile one.
Yeah, where he goes up and he's like, "Is this a bad joke?"
Yeah, this is a bad April Fool's joke. Or a late April Fool's joke. That's what he said.
Yeah.
Oh, shit, that was so good.
Yeah, but I mean, good on them, because then they were like, all right, we got to make Diablo 4 like amazing.
They'd have to, man.
And I'm kind of surprised, but I shouldn't be. It's Blizzard, you know.
Yeah, I mean, they do listen. It might take them a game or two, or like a few months of like patching here and there, but they do listen to like the fans.
Yeah, there's a popular game called Path to Exile. I'm sure you've heard of it, Jake. And
I've heard it because of you.
Yeah.
And then Asmund talks about it every now and then.
It was pretty good. I grinded it for a while. And the Diablo 4 is definitely picking up off that game. With a lot of different things.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Because that's what the fans want.
Yeah. Like I said before, like the dark and grittiness, that's the Diablo aesthetic. Like the happy, funny, super powered stuff. Like, just go play Fortnite if that's what you want. Honestly.
Yeah.
Like, I want a gritty, dark dungeon crawler with just the blood and the gore and the challenge. Hey, don't hand me this.
I saw this chick. She had like dark hair, dark robe. She had a wand. I'm like, might have to go wizard or sorceress.
Right, all that Harry Potter hype.
Yeah, like I could just play it in. I could just be a wizard in this game. With my
Found
boys.
The better Harry Potter game is just Diablo 4.
I don't know much about Diablo, but I hope it's as hype as you say it is.
Yeah, you played would you play Perfect World, or you played an MMO for a couple months?
I don't remember.
I was surprised.
I don't remember. Are we talking about Puzzle Pirates?
Oh man, Puzzle Pirates.
That's an MMO, right?
Is it multiplayer?
Yeah. All the
You're
peoples
the
on
one that
the
grew up
lines are
playing it,
sailing
bro.
the
I
seas.
Yeah, you tell me about
I'm not the
Puzzle
one that
Pirates.
grew up
It's
playing
an
it.
MMO. It is.
You're calling it now.
No, but I'll go backtrack for a second.
Mm.
Harry Potter fucked up. They fucked up the wizarding world of Harry Potter.
Which time?
Why would you not launch with an online, a multiplayer? Like,
It's coming, I think.
There's already a
Yeah.
mod for it.
Yeah.
Someone already made a multiplayer mod.
I just missed the mark.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah. I hear you. There's also a mod where you can Avada Kedavra everyone in the game. So you can just murder everyone. Which is kind of, I think, what everybody wanted. It's just like, well, you could be the bad guy, but you can't murder everybody. It's like, not the bad guy then. But yeah, the modding community is already covering for what the game itself can't do and what the people want. But yeah,
That's good news.
yes. I'm waiting for the Quidditch mod.
That's what I'm saying.
It's got to be coming.
Oh my god.
I'm
that
telling
was the
you.
first thing that was on my mind.
Multiplayer Quidditch. Why not?
Why wouldn't they want them? Yeah.
Why not? How many other games could you just kind of like copy their mechanics from? You know? That already exist. It doesn't even have to be perfect. Just has to be there.
You said someone did the mod.
Yep.
Does it look good?
Yeah. It works great.
It's just online Quidditch with the boys.
Well, it's not Quidditch. It's like it's just multiplayer. Like you can all run around in Hogwarts. They haven't done a Quidditch one as far as I know. But regular multiplayer, there's a mod for it. There's also the kill everyone mod. Like everybody can die.
Yeah, I think Diablo 4 is going to kill it because they went with an MMO online aspect. And you're just going to see people running around. That makes games so much better for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
And having like that economy that you have to run off of.
It makes the game feel alive and dynamic.
Yeah.
Like, it's fun playing through like the first person shooter like campaigns. Like they're cool, they're nice, they're fun. But like the online is just a whole nother level. Playing with real people who are trying to kill you versus just AI.
Is your character gonna be a chick for real, or are you gonna be a dude? Like, what are you gonna try to make it look like? That's
Who, me?
bad. Back to Kratos. Who are you gonna try to make your character look like here?
Yeah, you have an idea in mind?
A dark female wizard with long dark hair and a wand.
Do you think they have customization on the rest of the body features?
Probably.
What are you looking for here, Jake?
I mean, yeah, look at Kratos here.
You
It's
talk
not
about,
easy
like,
to build that.
You talk about the nose or like the foot size or shoe size? Like, what do we...
Like, maybe you could put a little extra junk in the trunk, you know?
Oh.
Gonna play this video.
Okay. We got some Pokemon. Pokemon Revolution Online. You got your Mimikyu costume on. That's pretty hype.
My little potato sack looking thing.
This is straight up Pokemon.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It was just a hat.
Yeah.
So it covered my whole body. I was like, give me that.
Is it a gym?
This is
the Elite Four.
This is the Elite Four.
And they actually kept the original 4 from Red and Blue and Yellow. Because they switched out people on the newer versions. Because they got Lorelei, which is the ice trainer. And what level are your dudes? I can't see the numbers as far.
100 Magneton.
Oh, you got him to level.
100 Roserade. 77 Hitmonchan. Dude, I got him from 5 to 78 in one day.
Yeah.
Like, that's how hard I grinded. I got on the next day, I was like, oh, jeez, he's level 78 already? How did that happen?
Right there.
How did that happen?
Yeah, dude, you hit it hard.
58 Venomoth doing nothing. I just was like, I can beat these guys
Yeah.
without a 6. 94 Graveler.
Did you just how many Pokemon did you just slay with that one Pokemon?
4 or 5.
That's unreal.
Yeah, they must have changed it. They had to have. Because when I started playing, they scaled Pokemon to your level, but it looks like you were just slapping around a bunch of level 50s.
It's like if
I got
Tyson
an
was
80,
fighting
and then
a
the last
baby.
one's an 80 Doug Trio.
Yeah, they must have set levels then.
It was tough, bro.
Yeah, obviously, you just wiped their whole team with one poke.
Well, this lady, no, she's simple.
Okay.
It took me many tries to do this.
Really?
Yeah. And I had to go back and grind.
Yeah. Yeah, the cool thing about this, because this is kind of like your first Pokemon game, right?
It's like second.
Second?
Yeah, second playthrough.
Yeah, with the Elite Four, it's kind of like a little battle royale. You have to fight all 4 of them. You can use items in between,
I did that.
but you can't leave, go to a Pokemon Center, and come back and
Yeah.
blah blah blah, and then fight the second guy.
It wasn't like the other gym leaders where you can
Yeah.
just after the battle go heal and then go finish it. You have to beat all of them in a row.
Yeah, one after another. But they do give you a chance to. I mean, you're teaching your dudes new techniques right now before going up.
Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing right here, but
Oh, that's cool. Someone else is there.
I wasted a lot of money on potions. I was buying
Mhm.
revives and high potions, and they were beating me,
Yeah.
and so I think I just grinded a few more levels, and
Yeah, this dude's being smart with his Gengar. Because Bruno uses fighting types. He's got some rock types or whatever, but
I busted out the Hitmonchan.
Gengar, because he's Ghost, he's immune to fighting in normal type techniques.
I had a Dark Hitmonchan card.
Did
It
you?
was holographic.
Nice.
That sounds fire.
I know. I'm a fan of him now,
Yeah. Well, he's got such good type coverage because he's got elemental punches. I don't know what moves yours has, but fire, electric,
I
ice.
did have a fire one on. I think I already
He
replaced it.
Hitmonchan. Oh,
Oh,
shit.
well, it's a boxing match. Sky uppercut.
Oh, he survived the hit?
Mm. So how many tries are you talking to get through?
Probably 20.
20 tries to get through the Elite Four?
That's a guess, but that's a good guess.
And that's crazy because you've got all these high level dudes. Were they all
Mhm.
this level when you first tried too?
Pretty much, they were 98, 99.
That's wild.
And I was my Roserade, or it wasn't a Roserade yet. It was a Roselia.
Yeah.
But 98, 99, couldn't get it done.
That they must be tougher than what I'm thinking. Because in the original on the Game Boy Pokemons, I used to have a level 100 tank the entire
Really?
Elite Four. Yeah, just wipe through them.
Yeah, that would be nice. No, I had to switch it up here and try out a bunch
Good.
of different stuff.
Honestly, I'm really impressed that they didn't just make it oh, you have a level 100, that means you win kind of deal. it's very cool that it's this challenging, because this is supposed to be like they're the best 4 trainers on this entire continent.
And I'm using the pedal dance, and that confuses. She confuses herself, and then so it's kind of a gamble there. I don't know if I'm gonna accidentally hurt myself or if I'm just gonna KO.
Yeah. Jake, did you play any Pokemon games?
Not really. No. Just collected the cards as a kid, but I was just thinking about this, and maybe I'm out of my right mind right now. Who knows?
Sure.
Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan, someone had to teach those Pokemon how to beat the shit out of each other. Like, they're using boxing and like fucking kicking techniques. That's all I'm saying.
I got
sweet.
you. All right. Let me hit you with the flip side.
Okay.
What if they're the ones who taught us how to box and kick?
I mean, in that realm, that's a possibility.
I mean,
Mind
yeah.
blown.
Honestly, some of the newer generations, they've got like a straight up karate dude and then like a judo dude. And it's like, he's even wearing the uniform.
Yeah.
Like,
So is Hitmonchan, though.
Yeah,
And,
he's
like,
got
I'm
the
pretty
gloves.
Yeah, he's got like a little tunic and gloves.
yeah,
And stuff.
I get you, man. You're asking the big questions.
Yeah.
Who came first? The boxing or the Hitmonchan?
Damn.
It's cool in this game, dude, because as you're like progressing through the little story, you get offered the Hitmonchan or what is the other one?
Hitmonlee.
Hitmonlee.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I went with the hand combat, obviously.
Yeah. He's got better. I think the Hitmonlee has higher attack, but the Hitmonchan has like better type coverage because he can learn elemental punches.
I'm gonna give some people some warnings now.
Oh.
Whenever you finish a region, if you're ready to go to the next one, take off your items off your Pokemon before you go,
Yes.
because none of those Pokemon go with you, and you have to start over. But you get all the items that you just got done grinding. You can use anything, which is nice.
I actually just found that out a few days ago. I didn't realize you were this close to beating the Elite Four. I would have mentioned it. But yeah.
My leftovers are chilling on one of my other Pokemon.
And you can't get them until you get all 8 badges.
That would be so nice to have like a level 1.
A level 1 with leftovers. Yeah, just gaining like a few HP every turn.
Yeah.
Be fire. Yeah, it'd make the game so much easier.
But you just have to get the first badge, which I just did, but I didn't feel like walking back to go to the... that's where I took a break.
Yeah.
But I did get the first badge already, and have like 10 Pokemon now in this area.
Yeah.
It's a grind.
It's cool because it's not like you can only catch Kanto Pokemon in Kanto. They have like a good like mix. Because like this chick that you're using, the Roselia, that's like 3rd or 4th gen. And you can catch her in the 1st gen area. So it's not like exclusive.
She's not a starting Pokemon, is she?
No.
She's not?
No.
I can't remember who is.
For 1st gen?
For this game.
You can pick Bulbasaur. That's the grass one.
So I must have just found it.
Yeah. I don't know if I talked about it last time, but I was headbutting trees in Pallet Town where you start, and a Charmander fell out.
Yeah.
You said that?
You
Yeah,
mentioned
did
that.
I? Great.
Yeah.
Yeah. Dude, headbutting trees never paid off so much. I was like, you can just get starter Pokemon just like out the bush.
That is crazy.
Yeah. I was 100%. I was like, I did not even know that was a possibility. Decent surprise. Caught him. He's trash, but I caught him.
So, this is
Lance.
I think he's number 4.
Yep, the Dragon Master.
He's not the last guy, though.
Nope. You have to fight the champion too, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Heck yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I did this more than 20 times.
Yeah.
Not gonna lie, yeah.
Yeah, just so everybody knows that you have to fight the Elite Four, and then you fight the champion of that region, who is the first guy to beat the Elite Four. So, like, you have to fight 5 trainers.
Old Graveler boy taking out the dragons, dude.
So good.
Yeah, I'm glad. I think you mentioned to get a Graveler and the other one.
Mm-hmm.
I forget why, but I grabbed him and
Yeah. I told you to get the Graveler because you were going up against the 3rd gym, which I don't even know if you needed him for that. But all of these like Dragonites and stuff, they're all weak to rock type, so he just can wreck him.
Old Gary.
Gary.
He's the last guy.
Ugh. Hit him with the rocks. It's
Is
super
that
effective.
Professor Oak's nephew?
Yeah.
Motherfucker.
Smell you later. Just runs out the gate. He was a douche in the show, too.
Oh, absolutely.
Just showing up in this convertible and a bunch of chicks in the backseat, like, oh, riding your bike, Ash. I've already got 3 badges.
Damn. That's exactly what would happen.
Yeah.
How old was that kid? Why is he
11.
driving a car?
11.
Hey.
That's when you could start your Pokemon journey. That's
Gotcha.
when you returned to 11.
And you can drive.
Yeah. I mean, what are they going to say? You've got like a Pokemon that can breathe fire. It's like, come at me. I've got a flamethrower in my pocket.
So yeah, dude, I'm in Johto. I think that's what it's called.
Yes, that's my favorite, man.
With all new Pokies. It's
so
fun.
jealous.
I can wait for you, dude.
No.
Progress together in the...
Do it, man. I'm honestly, I keep getting stuck EV training Pokemon that I like. And that eats up so much time. And you don't need to. It's just like, it gives your Pokemon like a little bit of an edge. So that's pretty much how I'm looking at it. And honestly, now seeing these dudes and like how long it took you to get through,
Magneton.
kind of glad I am EV training.
Yeah. It's, as you can see, it is kind of a close call.
Yeah. Do you look up any like strats or anything going in? You just went in blind. Heck
That's
yeah.
why it took me over 20 tries.
Heck
dude.
yeah. That's how you should do it. Googling Pokemon and their weaknesses and stuff. Like, no, man, just get in there.
I mean, yeah, like a couple tries, this guy was giving me problems. Just kind of had to figure it out. Just kind of winged it each time.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I mean, you go through it, you'll learn, like, what
And
moves
I
are super
I
effective.
definitely learned that this guy needs to be hit by grass.
Yep. It's quadruple super effective.
With the pedal dance.
Because he's rock and ground. Good old Rhydon. That's what I've got right now. I got a Rhydon.
And then his last one is a Blastoise. And I didn't even get the option to do anything besides that pedal dance. It just keeps doing it each turn.
There's a few moves like that. Where you're just kind of locked in for like 5 turns doing the same thing.
Yeah.
I like your little hip sway when you're walking too. Oh. Just back in your house. There's your
Like,
mom.
still on Kanto.
Yeah. Do you like... Is your new mom in your new house? In like Johto?
It's your aunt.
Your aunt.
Yeah.
That's... You know what? Good for them. They thought it through. You just don't have 4 moms. That's awesome, man. Congrats.
Heck yeah, man. Beat the Elite Four.
Is that the pinnacle of the game right there?
Nah, dog.
No.
Mm-mm.
There's 4 areas. He just beat the first one.
The first one.
Yeah.
Okay.
They've
Yeah,
got
so now I'm about
So
to
it's gonna get
discover
harder.
all new Pokies.
new gyms.
But I mean, I wonder if there's a spot where you can use any Pokemon, you know, like...
Yeah. So what I read was when you get your 8th badge, you can use all of the Pokemon from the previous areas. So you go through and now you get the 8 Johto badges. Now you have access to all of your Pokemon from Kanto.
Okay, so I gotta do that.
Yes.
Okay, that's awesome.
Because they don't want you to like have.
I mean,
like
it's a lot of
level-
work, but
Yeah.
it's gonna be worth it because I'll have like all my Kanto Pokies.
Well, they don't let you travel internationally with your Pokemon.
No, I had to leave them all behind.
Well,
dude.
they don't want you to battle like like the first gym where he's got a level 8 like Pidgey, and you've got
this
like a
is
level
great
100
because-
Magnemite or
Yeah.
Magneton.
Yeah, this is good because
Zap zap.
yeah, 1, the playability, and 2, just finding new Pokemon for my final team that I want to put together.
Yeah. Plus, like by the end of it, you're gonna have essentially like 4 sets of like end game Pokemon that you can kind of mix and match.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, you diversify enough, like you'll have a good like coverage.
And then I'll be ready for PvP.
How much? By the way, how much money you got saved up right now?
Not much, because I wasted so much on potions, and you have to buy other things throughout the game, but I probably have like 60,000.
Yeah. I figure like we probably won't get enough for the guild until we're through like most of the game. Just a stockpile.
Yeah.
Because I've got like 200,000, but like I also haven't been buying Pokeballs to catch more pokes. Like I haven't been farming them out or anything.
And the thing about this next region, dude, is even though you're starting over at a low level, when you die, you lose the same amount of money as if like from the first area. So you're still losing a lot of money every time you die, even with lower level Pokemon.
It's probably like a percentage of like the total amount of money you have.
Yeah, it hurts.
Oh,
I mean, it's like 2,000 each time.
Yeah. I died a couple times and I lost like 7K and I'm just like, alright, that is never happening again. So mad.
Yeah, because...
How do you die?
All your Pokemon die and then you go back to the...
closest Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
Or the last Pokemon Center you used.
And then you lose money.
Yeah. So all your Pokemon get fainted. Boop. You have to pay that person money because you lost versus you beat them and they give you money.
Sad day.
So you just gotta get out there and start hooking.
Yeah. Dude, train them up.
Just gotta grind.
Yeah.
I got bad respect for that because I'm not a grinder.
Oh.
You're about to become one either next weekend or June.
Dude, Destiny burned me out.
Yeah.
Like, if I couldn't even do that, how am I supposed to do other games?
Dude,
You know what I'm saying?
you played a lot. You played Destiny. What you talking about?
I know, but, like, I know after playing Destiny that that's not my kind of game. Like, I can't.
Well, man, you don't like doing the same thing over and over again
No,
every
I can't
single
tell you
day.
how many times I went in a circle farming fucking Moon Relic or fucking Mars Iron or wherever the fuck it is. Like,
It's
and then
crazy
someone
how-
else gets in your fucking farming route and starts ganking this shit as it refreshes in front of you. And either you gotta fight them, which you can't, or you gotta find a new server. It's fucking bullshit.
It's just like that in WoW and
Yeah.
other MMOs.
I was just about to say, someone has a mount that's like 10% faster than you, and
and
they
they
just
swoop
like start
down and start mining your rock.
Yeah. Every time.
Oh, shoot.
You're like level 10 in Goldshire, and it's just like level 80 just pops in. He's just like, tink, 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 tink. I'm not catching
Oh,
a
that is a
flying
good
mount.
memory from playing Wrath of the Lich King in high school, was flying around on my mount and mining for money.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, you would have people all the time cut you off, or you would battle them and they'd get mad, and that was fun.
Yeah, I hear you.
Was watching some poker today.
Yeah?
Yeah, there was over 5 million on the table.
Ooh.
So it was a big cash game. And they were playing this little side game where right away everyone has to stand up. And when you win a hand, you get to sit down. And then the last person standing has to pay each player at the table $5,000.
Oh, that's cool.
And there's 7 players.
Yeah, adds a little bit extra to the game itself.
Yeah,
It'll
just-
like force you to be a little bit more risky because you
it
want to.
does. It changes the play style up a little bit because you want to win a hand. So at certain points, you'll do anything you can to win a hand. That way, you're not the last one standing, and you have to pay everyone whatever the price is.
Yeah,
Just a
20K
little-
or 15K or whatever.
That's a little side game they were playing. And this man right here, all the way on the left, he lost that game 6 times. He was the last man standing, and he had to pay.
6 times.
He had to pay. 5 times 7, 6 times.
35,000 6 times.
Yeah, he lost, I think, about 200K just from
210K, yeah.
the side game alone. Not even the actual poker game they were playing. It was ruthless watching this.
That poor
He was
man.
bad. Yeah.
Yeah, he took it like a champ. I've never even seen him before.
You probably never will again. He's done with poker now.
Then there's this guy, Rob Young. He owns casinos. He's a cool dude.
Heck yeah. Look at you. You got like, you're really using this screen to your
Yeah, I got the
benefit,
fire gun. I'm just drinking my warm mead, or whatever this is.
Yeah. Some bitter brew.
Some Snickers creamer in it. Dude, check this out. Modded Game Boy Color. for like $100, you could mod your red one and get like new membranes, new buttons.
Yes. I watched someone put on, they had an old Game Boy, and they sent it into this dude, and he took it all apart, resoldered everything, cleaned everything, and put it in like a brand new shell.
Yeah, you can get the shell, you can get the upgraded screen, all for about $100. Buttons. Yeah. I think we should do it.
Dude, like I said, I've got my first Game Boy I ever had. Still there, still's got Sharpie all over it.
Yeah, we should do it to that one.
Yeah.
I watched a video on it. It's gonna takes a little bit of work, a little bit of soldering.
Yeah, I've been really looking at the Game Boy emulators for a computer, because I was like, man, like I don't want to spend $50 to get like Pokemon Red and Blue again and like all that stuff, and I don't have the right Game Boy. I have to go buy that Game Boy. It'd be easier to just get everything on my computer.
Yeah.
There's some good ones. I haven't picked one yet. I'm still doing like the research, but that's gonna be my goal, is to get like all the Pokemon games all the way up through DS on my computer so I can just play. Yeah, isn't this the what is this, the Dodo
Retro Dodo? This man dedicated his life to retro gaming.
Yeah,
there's like a whole story about it.
We just started following him on Twitter not too long ago.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he all of his posts, man, are just amazing.
Yeah, he really did put his life into it.
Yeah, he's trying to just like it's like the #1 retro gaming thing. That's like his goal, and he's banging it out.
Custom sticker on the back too. I thought that was sweet.
Man, legit.
I like that. I like the screen.
Yeah.
How you can just give your old Game Boy a brand new.
Dude, honestly, that's what they need. Because like my Game Boy's crusty at this point. It's the Game Boy Pocket. Ooh, look at that. Buttons and lights and all kinds of things.
Yeah, so this guy did this one for about $100.
That's really not bad, honestly. I watched a video of a dude. He bought like a bulk, like just like a bunch of old like broken Game Boys. And he went through each one and like troubleshot it. He was like soldering, he was like cleaning, he was like putting in new batteries and replacing triggers and buttons and everything. And he's like, cool. It took me like 5 minutes, and now I can sell this thing for like $80, $100.
I saw online someone said, "Oh, you can get a Game Boy Color from Japan for like $20."
Yeah.
Where's that at? $20. I'll pick up a little Game Boy Color and mod that boy.
Yeah. I mean, like, I'll learn enough Japanese to get through like the menus so I can play my games. You know, I don't care.
Shit.
Oh yeah, there's like what, a D-pad and 4 buttons. I hope I can figure that out.
I feel like I had a Game Boy Color in Japan. I think that was the time period.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
96 to 2000.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, you lived in Japan.
Yeah, and we were playing Pokemon on Game Boy Color. I'm almost positive we were.
Yeah? Was it, I mean, I've never been to Japan. Is it like, would you say it was like as big or bigger Pokemon than like US?
It was bigger.
It was bigger?
I wasn't here in the heyday. I was there in the heyday.
Sure.
I don't know.
I get you, but
don't know.
It's been huge, and it's still huge here. But like, I just didn't know if like the homeland of Pokemon.
I went to the Pokemon Center in Tokyo.
So
it was
jelly.
just a big. Imagine like Disney makes a Pokemon store. Like that's what it was. Like Pokemon, it was a Poke Center. And they were just selling Pokemon merchandise as a Pokemon Center.
Man.
And then this one time, well, not just one time, but specifically this one time, there's this, like, I'm sure everybody's seen online crazy Japanese TV shows and shit.
Yeah.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
This reporter or host or whatever with a TV crew comes on the base during Friendship Day. All the locals are coming on the base for an air show. And then he's rounding up kids and he asks them, what's their favorite Pokemon? And then they rank the order of whose favorite Pokemon was the best and give everybody an award. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but they really like their Pokemon over there, man. I don't know.
That's intense.
Yeah, it was.
That's awesome.
I
Dude,
felt like mine wasn't a good Pokemon because I got a fucking fan. Little fucking hand fan. I don't know.
man, that makes me so happy that there's a Pokemon Center over in Japan. But I'm also really sad because I might never get there. I just want to go now.
We're going.
Yeah.
I hope you make it, man. Make the pilgrimage.
Dude, like, I still want to go to, like, Legoland and Disney and, like, a bunch of other, like, little cool places. But, like, man, I'm going to have to learn Japanese. Or at least enough
Your
Japanese.
phone knows Japanese. You'll be alright.
Sure. I guess I could just walk around and just be like, Pokemon Center,
Dude, a super
please.
nice thing about Telegram is you can, right on your phone, you can just highlight the text of the message and translate it. And it translates it so fast.
They're coming out with those earpieces that translate in real time.
Oh, I don't want that.
And other stuff similar.
That's
Sounds
cool.
awesome. Yeah. Like I'm at fucking Burger King in Japan, you know? And she's like, how may I help you? But I don't know what that
It's like some
fucking said
futuristic
that.
stuff
They're
I
just
see
telling me
right
that.
now, like Minority Report. I just see
Yeah.
you, like, you say it in your language and then it just translates it.
Give me the Whopper.
Here we have a lady
I've seen this
cheering
video.
on her son in a wrestling match.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So I don't know what like level this is, but like there's a kid, and I'm assuming he gets wrecked on the mat, and his mom just rips apart her glasses.
So they put a lot of time and money into it.
Oh yeah, I mean it had to have been like some.
Watch that again.
John Boy posted a video online about this today.
Did he?
Yeah.
Yes. Let's see. It had to have been high level.
She's gonna have to fucking go to Lens Crafters after
Yeah,
this.
who's driving her home? She can't see now.
Jeez Louise.
But yeah, she just shredded those things.
It's tough.
Ugh. What? Listen, I'm hyped. New picture. It's like all the bits and bobs of the Retroid Pocket, the clamshell that's coming out. I'm so hyped for this. I hate the watermelon shell. I don't know why they keep using it for everything. I don't want to see the inside of my Game Boy.
Yeah.
Or my console.
Yeah.
Or my computer. I want to see it.
I've never really liked those too much.
No.
But
Is that the
some
clear
people
shell?
do.
Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah,
It's
it's
clear.
like it's
Because
like
they see all like the Cheeto dust that got in there.
Yeah,
you know?
man.
All the fucking other shit.
like
the cookie crumbs.
last thing I need is for like a Lego piece to get stuck in there, and I just gotta rattle it around for the rest of my life.
why would it get stuck in there?
Because I got kids, man. I don't know. It's just I don't know. I don't know what it is. I just don't like seeing the inside of
Some
stuff.
juice gets inside of it.
Yeah, I know specifically what's wrong with it, and I can like pinpoint the blame onto somebody. I don't need that.
Yeah, man, this thing is already going on sale on the 21st. So just a couple days. But I mean, it doesn't ship till April 10th.
Yeah. I saw the on the earlier post they had like the red shell on it.
The
And
special edition one.
Dude, that's what my first Game Boy was. That Eddie
Red?
gave me was just a red Game Boy Pocket.
If you order one of those, the special edition,
Mhm.
you're automatically entered in their giveaway.
Ooh.
And first prize gets a Retroid Pocket 3 Plus, which is their one right before the clamshell.
Mhm.
It's basically the same specs. For the most part, I think it is the same specs as the 3 Plus. But this has like active cooling, it's a clamshell, it's the same price.
Yeah.
So in the giveaway, you get the 3 Plus, you get a retro Bluetooth handheld that connects to pretty much anything.
Mm.
And it's sweet. I think it's like $50 for one. What else? You get like a screen protector. You get an HDMI cord mini to a regular size.
Mm.
But yeah, if you order that special edition red one, you will be in the giveaway. And it's on the 21st. I thought about it, dude.
Yeah.
I was like, should I make an irresponsible purchase right now? That's like what I ask myself every week.
Oh, yeah. Like, man, my car really needs new tires, but this Retroid ain't gonna last forever. You know, I've been looking at, again, I was looking at Pokemon emulators, and I was like, oh, I can get them on the Retroid 2 that I have.
Mm-hmm.
But to get the emulators for anything DS and past, you need 2 screens.
Yeah.
To really be able to, like, play on it. And I'm like, I don't think it's worth it unless I get the clamshell to start, like, getting all of the Pokemon emulators. You know, I can get them on my computer, sure.
Well, there's only one screen on this.
Oh, yeah.
But,
man, never mind. What am I thinking?
So I have the RP3, which is, it's bigger.
Mm-hmm.
It's like the size of a Switch Lite almost.
Yeah.
And there's a really nice emulator called Drastic. And there's different settings you can do with the second screen. You can make it like a toggle thing. So you can toggle over to it and have 2, big screens. Or you can like make it small and have your main screen like real big. Or you can make them both the same size. They put a lot of work into it.
Yeah. I'm sure you can get it. I don't know, man.
If you wanted to.
Yeah.
You have a DS though, right?
I still have it. I have a DS. Yeah. I have a 3DS.
But you want to start that collection, dude.
Yeah. Honestly, I would like, because I have to have a Game Boy to play my Game Boy and Game Boy Advance games. And then I have to have one so that I can play DS and 3DS games. And it would be cool to just have like one thing to play everything versus like have to have at least 2 Game Boys.
You might have to get the Retroid Flip, my man.
I honestly, I mean, I talked about it last time. I'd prefer it because carrying it around and being able to like cover the screen,
yeah,
and not have to have like a hard
It's
shell
huge.
case. Yeah, it's great. It's so much better.
It's got the magnetic close thing.
Ooh.
Yeah, and this one has active cooling. And the one before this, they started putting in like a metal plate inside. And I never had any heat problems, really. You could feel it.
Yeah.
My Vita doesn't even give me heat. And that thing is thin.
I'm sure if you're trying to emulate like GameCube era stuff on there, it probably gets
It
pretty
warms
warm.
up, yeah. But that's the thing about these is they run PS2, GameCube, all the top games on Android, pretty much.
You got a PS2 right there and a GameCube. What do you need that for?
Well, I'll tell you what I need that for. That's what I was thinking about. There's only one game that I need this for, and that's Pokemon Revolution Online. And I already saw somebody link up a controller, and they were playing PRO with a controller, like flawlessly. So, because that's what I was thinking about on here. Because I don't want to buy the clamshell and use the touchscreen.
No.
I want to be able to use the buttons.
Yeah.
And it's more than possible.
So, I'm sorry, who's selling this? Is it actually like Nintendo or?
This device?
Yeah.
It's a company called, their website is goretroid.com.
So it's like a jailbroken or...
It's in China, for sure.
Let me rephrase this. You're saying it's an emulator? Is that what you said it is?
It runs off Android, so it's just like your phone. And then it has extra features, like whenever you first boot it up, it'll be like, do you want to install these apps? And there's like Pokemon, there's Game Boy emulator, PlayStation emulator. They like give you all these options.
Can you pull up like Pornhub?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, there's a browser.
Pull up Pornhub on your
I probably wouldn't use it for
on
that.
your Game Boy?
Yeah, man. You have the joystick too. You can scroll through real nice.
That's crazy.
It's got the...
And that's why you don't want that watermelon shell, because like when you're blowing lows, it's going to be so easy to see if you got it in there, bro.
Why would it go inside? Listen, it's got the 3DS sliders for joysticks. It does not have the...
Yeah.
They're tiny little toggle sticks. It's got... Actually, no, those are clickable, I think.
Okay.
But yeah, the 3DS sliders. Yeah. Keep your Game Boys clean, brothers.
Yeah. Jake's like, all right, how well does it hold up to wet naps?
Oh, shit.
How far could I really take this device? Dude, it's worth it.
It's versatile.
And if you order from the 21st to the 23rd, you can get either a $10 or $5 coupon off. That's another thing they offer.
Was it like $500 or something?
For what?
That? How much is it?
500.
$150.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah,
I was
came
thinking
from
it was
China.
No. No,
I
that's the greatest thing about Retroid is they keep making new stuff and they keep making it for cheaper than the people like Anbernick and
I keep thinking console prices, man, where like everything's like 300 plus.
yeah. No, they are putting pretty good prices on these.
No, 150 isn't bad for like, hey, you can play all of these retro games basically for free because
so that's why I'm skeptical about buying it too, because like I'm thinking like what am I going to be playing on this? Really?
Sure.
Just PRO, which that alone might be worth it.
Dude, my Retroid 2, I've been playing Pro on it, but like the screen's kind of small.
Mm-hmm.
So like I can't really see, I can't like read the words well.
Did it automatically sync the controls? I think
no, not well. I think it's a problem with Pro's options itself, not like anything with the Retroid. But yeah, they're workable. I got it working, but they're not great. What do we got here? Little
Like
ARAMs?
some fucking toxicity. That's what it looks like.
little ARAM playing Shaco. And
Is this all random?
yeah. And it's just one lane.
Damn.
So yeah, I'm just gonna play this in the back.
Well, alright. Well, for our podcasters who aren't watching a video.
Playing a little 5 vs 5 ARAM. It's just an all-out battle on the PC. On my team, I have Shaco, Draven, Zoe, Caitlin, and Swain.
Caitlin's fine ass.
Yeah,
I was just watching Steak and Eggs with Tectone, Asmongold, and Emeru. And Emeru was talking about this exact thing.
What,
She
ARAM?
said she was playing a little bit of this, yeah.
Mm.
A-Rad, whatever.
All random, all mid.
Yeah.
I'm playing Shaco.
He's the clown, right?
He's the clown. He can clone himself, and then you can control the clone. And that with his Jack in the Boxes, it's just so strong on this map.
Yeah.
I go straight AP. Burn AP. And I dominate this game, but I'm more hyped about the end of it.
Yeah?
More than anything. Yeah.
If I was in this game, we'd be like 0-7 in the first 3 minutes. And then, it'd just go down.
Yeah, Jake actually played one time.
Did he?
I played a little bit.
You dabbled in a couple games.
Dabbled.
You dabbled in World of Warcraft.
You've been giving into that peer pressure, man.
Many years
Years
ago.
ago.
Many moons
Yes.
ago. No, it was a long
A
time
long-
ago. It was very
That's
short.
what I mean.
And I was like, this game is toxic. I was like, I can't do this.
Dude, honestly, that's why I don't play first-person shooters.
Dude,
Too many
how many
toxic communities.
dubs do you have on the latest COD?
Well, it's funny you say that because they didn't have leaderboards. And then they brought leaderboards in and they said they were going to reset the stats. When everybody was like, well, that's fucking lame. It's been like 2 or 3 months.
So all the wins you got aren't
Yeah.
showing up.
And then, so they did that. Well, no, they didn't even do that. Excuse me. They ended up adding a leaderboard this week. That's weird that you ask. And it has all the stats from the beginning. So I'm just shy of 200. I got a 33% win percentage. I'm winning 1 out of 3 Warzone games on El Mazrah, big map.
That's pretty impressive for a battle royale.
And I got 2.68 KD, and I got like I think a 3 in the Gulag, a 3.0. So shit's going down.
And what was the COD you were grinding on before this one?
It was Blackout.
Blackout. And you
That
got
was the first battle royale for Call
how
of
many
Duty.
dubs did you end up getting in that?
Over 1,000, I think.
Yeah.
So I mean, there was Blackout. I have over 1,000, and then Warzone 1 I had 1,200 some, and now I'm just shy of 200 on Warzone 2. So and that's not including Fortnite either. Fortnite I was probably shy of 1,000. I'm out here playing battle royales, man.
Dang.
They got me hooked.
Yeah. Dude, when PUBG came out, it was
jelly.
amazing.
I was jelly.
Yeah, you were stuck on console at the time. Now you
Yeah.
have an amazing PC.
Hmm.
How's that working out for you, by the way?
It's good. I wish Call of Duty really fucked up by not making Blackout free, their first battle royale. It was such a good game, and then they just started from scratch because it was almost like a test, I guess, because you had to pay for the game to play the battle royale. Not a lot of people played the battle royale who bought the game. I felt like.
Yeah, it's that they realize that quickly. Like people that actually are paying for the game are typically playing the team deathmatch and search and destroy.
Yeah.
And so they just make the battle royales free for everyone else, but that's all they can do. And that's a smart move.
Wasn't one of the CODs like the only reason people bought it was to play zombies?
Yeah, for sure. And today
Probably one of the Black Ops, maybe?
Yeah, I mean, there's zombies in a bunch of different ones, but there's a whole zombie community too. Today they got me in the never-ending cycle of fucking pay to win is being introduced. There's this new marksman rifle that either A, you have to extract from like the Tarkov game mode, which is no one knows how to do it yet. No one's found it, so it's fucking stupid. And then the second option is get 25 double kills with a marksman rifle multiplayer. I don't want to fucking do that either. And I already had like the majority of the in-game currency to buy the gun, a blueprint in the store.
Yeah.
So I spent $5. I gave him another fucking $5 to get the gun.
But you have it now too.
Yeah, and then I went and shared it with all my friends in the DMZ. Because if you drop the gun for a friend and they extract with it, they now have it unlocked. So I bought the gun for my whole friend group.
Oh, that's $5 well spent.
Yeah. But it's just perpetuating a bad practice, if you ask me. They made a new gun. It's the meta. And if you don't want to grind it, which most people don't, you have to fucking buy it.
Yeah, that is the worst type of game that you can set up. Is like the only way to stay competitive is to like either spend a ton of hours or spend like more money. It's like, hey, I talked about that Pokemon last week, and I'm worried about they're doing a similar thing because they're putting out DLCs that have new Pokemon.
You said that. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Was it $30, $60? Would you say it was?
Yeah, it's like $30 an expansion, which it's like, okay, I'm buying a new game basically because like that's how much Pokemon games were back in the 90s. It's like $30 to get a new Game Boy game, but it's like there are only Pokemon you can get through this DLC, and one of the Pokemon is just a new version that's just way stronger and way better, way less weaknesses than the original. And it's like, I can't get this unless I spend another $30.
Some DLC Andes are gonna be walking around looking all buff with their new Pokemon.
For real.
Yo, bro, you wanna fucking throw down?
But yeah, this is the first Pokemon DLC that's ever come out, and already it's just like a, hey, you want this dude, $30 otherwise. And I don't know how good that dude is in the meta. He might be irrelevant.
That's
honestly.
A great point to bring up.
I don't know, but it's just the principle of it is just, hey, we've got new stronger Pokemon that you can only get if you pay more money. And it's not even a whole new game, it's just like some new DLC, some new areas.
Yeah.
It makes me sad.
That's where we're at now. Look at Coben walking around with no health right now.
I know.
Like
I just picked off a kill.
Whatever. Going invisible.
He clapped.
So I'm only 1-1 with 10 assists right now, and I haven't even popped off yet. You're watching this on YouTube.
Yeah.
So what's up, dude? It's our 10th episode.
It's our 10th episode, and I thought that since it's our 10th episode, we could talk about our top 10 favorite games of all time. Just do a short little list for each of us.
I didn't make a list, I want you to know that, but I've been thinking about it all day. So I have some things to rattle off. It might not be 10, or I don't know, but
we're gonna go.
I have it.
We're gonna go till 10, even if like number 10's like Minesweeper.
Want me to start off?
Yeah, all right. Troll, go ahead.
All right, my top 10 favorite games my entire life.
Yeah?
Yeah, this was tough.
Yeah.
There's a lot of scratches and rearranging, and This might not even be that accurate, but it's as close to it as I could get. Number 10.
Number 10.
Grand Theft Auto Vice City.
Ooh. Yeah, you sunk a lot of hours into that game.
I love that game. Number 9.
Number 9.
Halo 3.
Absolutely.
Number 8. SOCOM 2. Number 7. Counter-Strike 1.6.
A lot of shooters on this list.
Yeah. Number 6. Magic the Gathering.
Yeah.
Number 5. World of Warcraft. Number 4. League of Legends. Number 3. Chess. Yeah, surprisingly, chess is, after all these years of gaming, really getting into chess has made its way up to number 3.
Yeah.
Number 2 is poker.
Oh.
Love me some poker. And number 1, can you guess?
RuneScape.
It's RuneScape.
Is it RuneScape?
Great guess. Old school RuneScape.
Yeah. It's funny because, like, I mean, looking at your gaming history, man, like, you've played a lot of MMOs, right? But I think the majority of your time, that I can remember at least, you've been playing first-person shooters. But that your top 3 are basically a board game, a card game, and then just like a grindy MMO.
Yeah.
It's real interesting because I feel like if anybody, like, outside perspective was looking in, they'd just be like, oh yeah, no, like, top 5 are easily all first person shooters.
Yeah. I mean, they probably were growing up.
Yeah.
Different points, yeah.
Yeah, definitely. One of, like, the first person shooters I got into is right down there, Red Faction. There's got to be something before that. I know I played a lot of old PC games, shooters and all that. And then I met this cowboy. And I started going to LAN parties, like, every other weekend. And
16 people LAN parties.
And that's when I first started playing Xbox. And I just had to learn how to play Halo if I wanted to keep up with the boys.
Yeah.
And what do you think? I caught on pretty quickly, right?
Yeah, you always held your own.
Yeah.
And the chaos that was fucking ensuing.
Dude, there was always...
In video game chaos, and then in real life chaos as it was in the video
Oh,
game.
your poor dad, dude. You
No
would just
comment.
be throwing
Yeah.
bangers, dude.
It was a great time.
Did you game with your dad too?
No, he would just
No,
be working.
He was just
or...
there.
My dad was doing his own thing. We'll just leave it at that.
Yeah,
But we
and-
were doing our own thing.
There was
too.
16 fiends in his house
Exactly.
when he's
Yeah.
trying.
There was 16 and then some spectators.
Yeah. Dude, mad TVs and Xboxes.
Yeah, LAN cables,
So much Halo.
soda everywhere,
What else do we play, dude? Battlefront.
Battlefront.
LAN parties. Star Wars Battlefront.
Oh yeah.
That was a good trip.
Dude, there was fights going down. There was just... Yeah, there's always a little druggie out there. There's one out there, maybe two.
Yeah, that was
Getting into some
right
fiend
before
stuff.
my time. Yeah, so
That was, yeah. Before the Wizard Herbals.
LAN parties were the thing to do back then when we were a video gamer.
I just saw a Reddit post the other day. The guy was like ready for the LAN party and he had 6 or 7 360s lined up. Ready to go.
The amount of money you'd have to spend now to set that all up.
Dude, I got that, it's my first Xbox. I was helping a lady move all of her stuff out of her house while it gets demolished and rebuilt and whatever you call that, remodeled. And she just gifted me a 360 with a bunch of games.
She's like, "Here, Jimmy. Here's a little Super Nintendo Plus."
I was like, yeah, I want that.
Oh shit!
I don't know. I've been using it to hold down my doily collection for a while. I don't even know what I use it for.
Paperweight.
It's just after all these years, I finally got an Xbox. And I was like, heck yeah.
Shoot, man. I think I had a PS2, and then after that I switched to Xbox, and I just, like, I haven't even looked at another PlayStation since then. But like if someone were to hand me like a PlayStation 4 right now, I'd be like, yeah, gimme.
I still got a PS4, but it's just a Netflix YouTube machine.
Yeah. Dude, that's what I was using my Xbox for. And then I got a smart TV, and I was like, why do I need this?
Yeah, true.
Just shoved it in a closet.
Oh, I don't know if it's a Blu-ray player. Is the PS4 a Blu-ray player?
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's why you might want to keep it then. If you still have Blu-rays. I don't know.
I think I've got a few, but like at the end of the day, dude, I've got a box of DVDs and Blu-rays. It got dust on them.
Yeah.
What's your top 10, my dude? You're over there shaking.
Yeah, here we go. Obviously, these are all the games that are the most popular games that everyone grew up on.
Yeah.
So, number 10, Spyro 2, in particular. Ripto's Rage.
I hate to interrupt, but did you see they're making a new Spyro?
A new Spyro?
Yes.
Like a Spyro 4?
I believe so.
Ooh.
Alright, continue, but I just needed you to know that.
Listen, I'm about to Google it as soon as I'm done with this list. Actually, a lot of 2s on here. Next one, number 9, Diablo 2. Just a classic. One of my first, like, real computer games I started getting into. I bought it probably 3 times because I kept losing the discs or the keys or anything. And, I played it until literally the pixels made my eyes bleed, and I couldn't play it anymore. And I'm like, this game is trash. Number 8, Skies of Arcadia.
No clue what that is.
Oh, huge 4-disc turn-based RPG on the Dreamcast. Sega Dreamcast, man.
You bought a game and it had 4 discs?
It had 4 discs.
Wow.
I did, yeah.
What a time
Some
to
old
be alive.
games. Some old games are like that.
I mean, yeah, Final Fantasy VII, bunch of the JRPGs.
Titanic
Japanese.
1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also a classic JRPG right there. But yeah, super cool. The hardest, sharpest polygons you've ever seen in a game, but man, they had cool shit battles and bosses.
Yeah, I've heard so many good things about that game.
Another one, I don't have these numbered, so I have to count every time. 8, 7, number 7, Sonic Adventure 2.
Dun, dun, dun. Great game.
Yep. Just, again, the sharpest polygons you've ever seen. But you can race chows, you can have them race each other. It was in the, I think it was originally on Sega, and then they ported it to GameCube. And with the GameCube memory cards, you could take your chows and race them. It was kind of like a Pokemon Light kind of thing. But other than that, man, it was Sonic. It had all the characters.
Dude, I don't know if I've mentioned this before. Do you remember back in the day when we were kids growing up and, you know, our moms would bring us grocery shopping or whatever, and they'd be like, where can I leave this little brat for about 30 minutes? The little game store they had in, like, Giant Eagle, where you could go play Sonic and other games. You remember that?
Yeah, dude.
That was fun.
That used to be the thing. Is just like every store, they had like a game section or anything. There was always like a place where it's just like free video games, even if they were demos.
When I think of Sonic, I think of Sonic Adventures 2, playing that with you on GameCube, and I think of being in Giant Eagle playing Sonic.
When I think of Sonic,
and somehow not getting kidnapped.
I remember all the times my mom abandoned me at a Giant Eagle.
Yeah. That was grinding. I was in the zone.
Number 6, Guild Wars 2.
Yeah.
Just a great, huge MMO. I sunk a lot of times. Played during work. It was a really bad, dumb move. Surprised I could get fired. But
good memories though with the
game.
game.
Yeah, somehow that Dell ran Guild Wars 2 on low. And I grinded out a bunch of dudes to level cap while getting paid.
Nice.
Number 5, Warframe. I don't know, Jake, if you know.
Oh,
Warframe.
I've heard of it. I mean, it came out around probably before Destiny.
2016, I think,
A
is
little
when it
after
came out.
Destiny then, but it's an interesting game.
Yeah. It's
Coatman is legendary. 14-3.
whoa.
All right, go on.
Yeah, go on. Sorry, I just wanted to add that in. It's just super huge. It's instance based, so you make a little party, but they've got matchmaking, and it's just doing cool parkoury stuff as a robot space ninja.
It's free to play, right?
It's free to play.
Yeah.
And
Robot Space Ninja.
yeah, they do it right. Kind of like the same like model that League is you can unlock everything if you play long enough. You can spend money and like unlock stuff sooner, but everything is accessible to you. And the majority of the things you can purchase are cosmetics. Just like there's a whole fashion frame Reddit where it's just dudes showing off like all the different costumes and stuff they got for their warframes. And like, look at these color schemes I got going. And it's like, ooh, look at this set I just bought. Like, ooh, like they're into it, man. Number 4, Skyrim.
Yes.
Gotta throw it out to Skyrim. That game I've been playing that for 10 years, almost straight. And every time I get bored with it, I just add more mods. And I just start a new game with it. And it's just been one of those like comfort games. It's just like, you know what, it's not anything new, but I feel safe. It's like a big hug.
That's another one I never played. I mean, I've seen stuff about it. I never played it.
Have you seen the Witcher mods that people have done for Skyrim? Completely turn it into The Witcher.
No.
Yeah. There was one that was like a Lord of the Rings mod, and they based it off a PS4 Lord of the Rings game where they give you like bounties.
Yeah, I know which one you're
You
talking
got to go hunt them out, and you can jump in the air, like shoot your bow, flip, and yeah, the mods for Skyrim are amazing.
Dude, I if someone told me it's the most modded game in history, I'd believe them. Because the modding community for Skyrim is so strong. It's ridiculous. Like I've said, they've made entire
people pretty
games.
much are just modding in Minecraft, right? That's what that whole game is. Same
Yeah,
with Roblox.
Yeah. There's a lot of, I don't know about Roblox, but like there's a lot of mods for Minecraft too, because the system is just so simple that
Skyrim's got to be top 3, top 5
at least
in mods.
Is that the game where the meme "You're awake" came from?
Oh yeah, where you wake up on the wagon. Yeah.
I wasn't sure.
100%.
Such a good game.
Yeah. Number 3 is Fallout New Vegas. I like all the Fallouts, but I thought I'd specifically pick one instead of just saying like a franchise.
Yeah.
It's made by Obsidian. It's the only one that's not made by Bethesda out of like the new generation. And Obsidian is just a tremendous studio as far as like being able to do story writing and stuff like that. It's probably the best Fallout game, but it's not canon because they like scrapped it. Like Bethesda is just like, oh, we only accept Bethesda Fallout games as canon. And there's a couple little like throwbacks, but like honestly, it's Wild West cowboy shoot 'em up, and like I said, DLCs are amazing on that. Dead Money, Honest Hearts.
You tell Bethesda how it is. You tell them that the best game in their franchise wasn't even made by them.
Yeah, I love Bethesda, but man, Fallout New Vegas is its own animal, and the writing, everything was just better. The gameplay wasn't. The graphics weren't, but game itself, money. Number 2, Pokemon. Specifically Gold/Heart Gold. First Pokemon I ever played. Pokemon I probably spent the most time on. Pre-ordered the crap out of Heart Gold when they were like, oh, we're going to remaster this for the DS. I went, yes, please. Got the special edition. Got the Pokewalker. Got the everything.
What the
everything
fuck is the Pokewalker?
So they added this thing, right? Before Pokemon Go, right? You remember like Tamagotchis, yeah?
Yeah.
Right? So imagine that crossed with a pedometer. Where like every step you take, you add like steps in. And then you could spend those steps on encounters and items and all kinds of stuff. So for the DS, while you're mobile, you can connect with other players on the Wi-Fi. You're walking around with this Pokewalker, and you're collecting stuff and Pokemon to, like, get free stuff on your game. And it linked to just your thing. They were trying some new stuff, man.
They were experimenting.
We're going to have
like,
to take a break from
awesome.
the Pokewalker for a moment. As you can see, this is the final team battle. They just teleported behind me.
Oof.
They just wiped my team. I go
Where are you
invisible.
going?
This is the final. Like, they just pretty much aced us.
Are you just gonna
Are you
gank
just
their...
gonna gank the Nexus? Oh my god, the Nexus!
And yeah, they completely just ignored me for some reason.
Those fools.
Damn.
Those fools.
I had my team pinging me to go attack it. Like, yeah, what do you think I'm over here for?
You're already
dude?
like, it's already at half health, and they're like, yo, attack it.
But I ended up getting honor from all my teammates, which was sweet.
That's
Yeah,
fun.
dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, but they won the final team fight, and all they had to do was go destroy the Nexus. And
That's some Art of War stuff right there. It's like, oh, your opponent is focusing on the team. You must take their Nexus.
very fun to clutch it like that.
Yeah, dude, that's awesome.
Just cloaked about this bitch.
Yeah, he just left.
Yeah, I
Bro,
don't
why the fuck they wouldn't turn around to come get you? Like, they knew, they saw, right? Like,
yeah, I mean, yeah.
No one got the kill on you, and then you just weren't there anymore. And they're like, oh, it's probably fine.
Yeah, I don't know what they were thinking. Maybe someone did realize like it was going that way, but thought they still had a turret or something, and they were like, "We just got to end it. Let's just go."
Like they were going to outpace you when they didn't have any turrets on their Nexus.
Yeah, and then I just cloned myself too for some extra damage.
I saw
Ting,
that.
ting, ting.
Yeah.
That's sick, man.
Yeah, it was a good play.
But number
Now show
one-
me the clip where you're fucking raging.
Yeah.
That's what I want to see.
Yeah, where's
that?
your greatest
That's what I'm
fails
saying.
compilation?
Where's the greatest fails?
You're gonna throw our guests under the bus and not do the same to yourself.
No, haven't raged in a while
I'm just not like
when
that,
it comes to
man.
video games.
I just raged like 3 hours ago.
Yeah, I just hopped on CS 1.6 and dominated. Dropped like 30 kills, 6 deaths. I was like, okay, I'm gonna hop off now. Feels good to hop on there. People accuse you of cheating and such.
Oh yeah, because you're better than them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know, the mechanics in that game I'm just very in tune with. CSGO, it's similar, but it's not the same. I like 1.6.
What about CS2?
Oh yeah, that's coming out, right?
I don't know if it's coming out. It's
CS
a rumor right now.
New CS.
It's
We
a
didn't get to your
rumor.
number one game.
Yeah, let's hear the number one, man.
Yeah, everyone's on their toes waiting for this. Magic the Gathering. It's super challenging, the deck building, plus like the socialization of like you have to play that game with people. Oh snap.
It's a good time to hand over the...
Oh. Bogey in the water. A Bogart Ram gang.
That's a Bogart.
Either a combination of three, I don't even know what these are called anymore. God damn it. 3 forests or 3 fire. I don't fucking know. Mountain.
You're almost there.
It's got a haste. 3/3 with haste, and it's got wither. Watch out.
Watch out.
Just watch out.
It's deadly.
You could just keep that bogey.
I'm sure I got them somewhere. I got a deck
Okay.
still. I got that deck somewhere.
It's like super old sleeves from Gonzo. Way back. Definitely charged me like $5 for these.
He's a hustler.
But I think I only got one of them now, and it holds Bogart Ram Gang.
Are you guys playing like every week? It's like that's
Not
the
every-
thing.
Not every week, but I mean we've got the cards, we've got the decks. It's just, finding a place and finding people. It's really what it is. But yeah,
I played the other day.
yeah. I haven't played in a while.
I got a group of fiends playing. They like to play this game mode where you take all the mana out of your deck, and you can just play whatever.
Oh,
But you only start with 3 cards. But still, it's intense.
yeah. What if you just built a deck for that though? Just like
Exactly.
the biggest bangers.
Exactly. That's what you got to do. Just tons of big dogs and crazy
Oh,
spells.
it costs 15. Turn 1.
Yeah.
Haste, I win the game. Bye.
It's fun.
But yeah, man, it's just the social aspect is really what draws me. It's playing with other people. Same thing with like, you know, poker or chess or something. Like you have to be with another person. And I get some of that from like online play, but it's just there's nothing like playing with somebody in the same room.
You just reminded me of something I want to talk about after listening to the first couple episodes. Fucking, you remember you were talking about the artifact deck?
Yes. Yes.
Do you remember who he was talking about playing against?
Josh, yeah.
Josh. I remember Josh Anderson from school. That's who it was?
Josh Taylor.
Josh Taylor, excuse me, I apologize. Josh Taylor.
Shout out to Josh Taylor.
Yeah,
we
if
used
he's
to
listening.
fiend in school, dude. Like, we would be throwing down. That's such a funny story.
Yeah.
Did you show the clip of Ricky? I can't remember.
Yeah, fireball.
No, you try... I don't even know what
when
happened.
he was calling you a cheater
Yes.
or something like that.
I finally
Yes.
beat him. That's what happened. I pulled out the camera on my old phone, and I had to get a video of him, his reaction.
We used to throw it down in school.
We did use that video for. I made multiple intros and such, and
Yeah, it was one
it
of them.
just starts off right away. He tried to take another turn,
Hacksaw.
hacksaw, and then it goes right into the beat.
Oh, fuck.
No, dude, lunchroom table. I used to throw it down in the art class too, because Josh was in my art class. And, like, we'd like draw. And McCormick or Noge, they wouldn't give a crap. Just like throw it
Shout
down
out to
real
Miss Noge and Miss. Her last name is Auble now. Miss McCormick.
quick.
Little pineapples. Did you or Josh ever...
My favorite teachers.
Shout out.
Shouts out.
Shout out to them apples.
Did you and Josh ever
Get
come
outta
to Pizza
here.
Joe's and throw down with us? I can't remember.
Oh, dude, we threw down so much in Pizza
Yeah.
Joe's.
We threw down.
Pizza Joe's Croton.
We were ordering food, and we were playing Magic the Gathering.
You said you were throwing down China B too.
Yeah. Not me, but I heard him say that too.
Yeah.
Ridiculous.
Yeah, man. You remember how sad Josh would get when he would lose?
Vaguely.
Do you remember?
Dude, I'd never seen him so happy as when he won, and I've never seen him so sad as when he lost. Like, he took that game personal.
I had the red-white deck. You remember it, Jake. You remember it, J-Dad.
Vaguely.
You remember it,
Is
Dead
it the
Assassin.
Kipkin?
The Mimics.
The Mimics, okay.
Doubling up. Double strike. Give it a fist.
Fist of
You're taking 16 on turn 4.
Yeah, dude, this dude is a piece of shit.
Yeah, I know it. He lived with me. He'd just, like, come knocking on my door and be like, hey, dude, you want to play some Magic? And he'd just stomp me with them fists. And then just go back and eat his dinner.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, man, but that was great, dude. He had all those artifacts that were crushing me. I'm like, dude, what do I got? Like, right away, I'm like, what do I got to do to beat this? Austere command, destroy all artifacts.
Yeah. It was so much synergy, but every card
He
in his
left with,
deck was
like,
an artifact.
Maybe 1 mana.
Yeah. Saddest.
Just like this. Hand on the chin, just
Yep.
for the rest of the game. And I'd be like, okay, well, I'm just going to give him a fist.
Just gonna skip.
Oh, wait, and then I'm going to play a red-white spell, go double strike, so that it's 8 times 2. And good game, cowboy.
That's fucked up, man.
We'd throw down a Great Wall a lot. Remember,
Oh, yeah.
the cooks would always come over and be like, what are you playing? You know? But they did not know Magic.
No.
They wanted to know.
No. Well.
Hey, do you have a top 10 games?
J-Dad.
Yeah, we'll rattle some off. I guess I'll try to go from like 10 to 1 like you guys did, but
Okay.
it might not necessarily be in that order.
That's fine, man. Just name
Alright,
10 games you really like.
So we'll start out with Destiny. First MMO. That's what it was, right? MMO.
Mhm.
First MMO, but it's still first person shooter. But I was doing raids and shit.
Yeah.
It was a great first-person shooter.
It was a good time. And Kobe was talking about some free-for-alls that we used to get into. It used to get fucking saucy. I'll tell you that much. There's some clips out there.
Yeah,
Fun.
I think I mentioned that. Gonzo turning around and knifing me.
Floating out in the ether.
And the video pauses, and it's like, gotcha, bitch! Gotcha, bitch!
I usually wasn't on top of any of those FFAs, but I was in there.
That was fun. We dominated.
Yeah, it was a good time. Let's see here. Now, I haven't necessarily played all these games, but I'm an avid enjoyer of watching people play video games.
Sure.
So, for the storyline, The Last of Us 1 and 2, you know, those are great games. I enjoyed that thoroughly. I'm watching people go through that. Let's see here. Dance Dance Revolution.
Ooh.
Oh, yeah.
If you want to fucking dance, we'll throw down and I'll beat your
That
ass.
is one game I never wanted to play against you in.
But then transitioning to Guitar Hero.
Oh, man. So, I need to get that.
We used to throw down in that as well. It would get heated face to face with people watching. Like,
Really?
you remember Cooper and Gonzo, me, you? I don't know if Mikey would have been there. Maybe Vargas. Like that core group. I feel like we were competitive. Let's just say.
Yeah, we were definitely
Like,
competitive.
Yeah.
Just clicking in each other's faces and stuff.
Yeah, something like that. And we knew whose go-to song everybody had. So like we'd play like a best of 3 or best of 5.
Sure.
And
Yeah,
I'd be like,
yeah.
oh, what's my song that I'm going to win, you know?
Mine was
Hit him with the Barracuda or something.
Mine was Painted Black and My Name is Jonas.
Oh.
Those are mine. You remember yours? You said Barracuda. I don't remember.
No, probably Dead. My Chemical Romance. Ding, 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 ding,
Oh,
ding,
yeah.
ding, 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 ding,
That's
ding,
gonna
ding.
haunt me tonight.
Yeah.
Wake up in a cold sweat.
I've played that many a time, and it's probably because of you.
Oh, what else, dude? The Call to Personality was a banger.
That's a good one.
Such a good song to play on there. That's the one I want to buy. Is 3. That was like
Is that on PS2 or is that on?
it's on
PlayStation?
everything.
Oh, okay.
So I can literally get it on anything.
I have a PS2 too.
Yeah.
You want to know why?
Huh.
For Dance Dance Revolution.
You still got it?
Oh yeah. And I got 2 pads
Ooh.
in case anybody ever wants an ass beating.
Dude, someone was selling 2 PlayStation 2s, 2 dance pads, a ton of games, like just an unbelievable bundle of stuff, and I think it went for like $60. Yeah.
That's how much my pads cost alone. pretty
Yeah.
much.
I almost bought it. I was like, I don't play this game, but I know this is a good deal.
It is
I had
for sure.
I had a friend. We were talking about Dance Dance Revolution. And he was in band for like percussion, so he had the beats, and he wrecked on the pad, but he 100%ed everything if he had the controller, because he could just like maintain the beat. He just spent so much time in marching band, just like. So he just like he wouldn't even have to like look at the screen. He's like, I know what the timing is.
That's funny you say that. Have you seen the chick streamer who's playing on Dance Dance Revolution pads beating Elden Ring? Yeah. And you want to know what's even funnier? I don't know if she's doing it on 2 pads or like a pad and something else. She's playing 2 different games of Elden Ring at once. She's done multiple challenges doing
I
it.
haven't seen that.
It's pretty intense. It's badass.
Did you see the goldfish playing Pokemon?
No, but I saw the video of the goldfish making stock market bets.
Yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah.
They set up like a goldfish. They had like an overlay of a screen, and the fish floats in one part of the screen. They'd press a button. It was like in its tank, and something like happened. The console like reset or something like that, and it like went to like a website, and the fish just like opened up and started making purchases and things like that. The dude was just like, he just left it on like autoplay, and everyone watching the stream was just like, oh, the fish spent like hundreds of dollars.
Oh,
Tremendous.
jeez. What is this world coming to?
That's awesome. Good content.
Dude, people were seriously just watching a goldfish. Like, I'm pretty sure it was Pokemon, but I may be wrong. But
I'd like to see the gambling goldfish.
Yeah. That too.
raise
Playing blackjack or
raise,
something.
Raise. It just keeps floating up there.
Okay, what else you got, dude?
I like to watch Rust videos. Rust. That's always a good time because
Nice.
people are toxic in that game.
Survival building kind of.
Proximity, PvP, survival building, like you said.
A lot of trolling in that game.
Lots of
So
trolling. I agree.
much.
Halo 2. You know, that's what we did all the LAN parties on.
Yeah, it was 2, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were throwing the fuck down. Great time. I'm not going to rehash that segment.
What was your exact setup for the... I remember we would do pistols.
We did Team SWAT.
Team SWAT.
And it was pistols and BRs. And it's no shield. And there's frag grenades. So, and we usually play it on Foundation, which is a mirror map. It's just a square. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So there's a corner, and there'd be 4 teams.
Yeah.
So everybody's just throwing nades, chucking random nades, and everybody's spraying fucking BRs across the lane, and people would get heated. We were yelling throughout the whole house, like "Fuck you, bitch!" Like, tremendous stuff.
Oh man, big LAN parties.
Yes,
That was fun.
yeah. The next one though. Magic's up there. I'm not an avid Magic player anymore, and I wasn't really back then. But it brought the homies together, and always made for a good time and socializing for a couple hours. So Magic's gonna be up there.
Absolutely.
Check out some blue fairies for a while.
That was a pre-made deck from Walmart.
Yeah,
I remember that, dude.
yeah,
I was like, I think that was my first deck.
yeah. And then you built the red green. Little scuzzback scrappers were in there, I think.
Yeah.
Gotta watch out for the scuzzies and the bogeys.
Back in Lorwyn and Eventide and stuff like that. Yeah.
Gonzo fucking, I told Coleman this already. Gonzo's sending in our Discord and chat and shit the new Lord of the Rings fucking set coming out for Magic, which I didn't know about. He's all pumped about it. This motherfucker's never seen a Lord of the Rings in his life or read a book. And then he's sending the picture of the 1-for-1 card where it's the one ring.
Yes.
And there's only be one card of that. He's like, there's some sort of writing on the inside of the ring and on the card. And I'm like, bro, that's fucking elvish. Like,
Yeah.
I was like, dishonor on you.
Poser.
I know.
Oh no.
Yeah, the hype. I completely forgot about that. I wanted to talk about it. Thanks. They're making one ring card in the original like Elven language that they're gonna Willy Wonka into some pack.
I hope I get it.
But it's only for the English. They're not selling them in like the Korean or the Russian packs. It's the English packs only. So
Okay.
that's like that's gonna be a big thing.
English #1.
Yeah. There's only gonna be one in existence.
I'm gonna get it.
Half of me is like, man, I really wish I get that. But the other half of me is
I'm gonna get it,
hoping
Rank Man.
that some dude gets it and just rips it up on a
Yes,
stream.
dude.
No.
That popped in my head right away too. Like,
Gonzo was like,
I was
this
like-
card could be somewhere north of $300,000 to $400,000.
Yes, it
Yeah.
could be. Or it could be a $3 pile of scrap.
yeah.
I would love.
Some
I
people
would
just want to see the world
favorite.
burn.
Yeah. Because like, man, I'm never gonna get it. And like, honestly, even if it does exist in the world, I'm never gonna buy it. I mean, like, let's be truthful.
I'm
But
getting that.
if somebody played Flip It or Rip It and just ripped the one ring straight out of a booster, I don't know why it would make me so happy.
I would sell mine to Post Malone because he loves Magic.
Oh, for real.
I'd be like, yo, just give me a milli.
Yeah. 1 mil, it's yours.
There's only one. The price is only gonna go up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I know Gonzo's going to take a stab at trying to get one, obviously.
It's funny. We were at Bell's the one day in Grove City, and Gonzo shows up, buys some booster packs.
This fiend don't even live around here anymore.
Yeah. He drove up, he like found the exact boxes he wanted to go through, and he's like, just like set up all these and just walked right out.
He does the same thing with his son. I don't think it's gambling, but he does the same thing with his son.
What do you mean?
With Pokemon. Like
Uh,
they rip open packs with Pokemon to see what valuable card there could be.
That's awesome.
I don't know if you know, like Gonzo has a bunch of valuable ass Pokemon cards that he has graded and like sealed up in the shit.
I did not
He
know
loves
that.
doing that with his kid.
He sent me one of his displays. It's a newer thing from, I think they're all from the Phyrexian, one of the newer releases. He has a pretty nice setup. I haven't seen the Pokey.
dude, they've got some sweet art on some of these Pokemon cards. My kids are into them. They were cracking packs the other day, and like Pokemon's going wild with the art on some of these cards. Like it's like full art, just like a Pokemon, just like wrapped up in flames, like throwing a punch. And there's like the text. It's like a whole like art piece.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. They're really busting it out, because it used to be it's just like regular or holographic. That was like it for Pokemon back in like the 90s, and now they're doing like all kinds of stuff. It's
cardboard crack.
Yeah, for real. I'm like, man, I kind of want to get into Pokemon.
That's what I'm saying. He's opening cards with his kid. Damn it! Like it's a regular thing.
Dude, I'm like, they're pulling these cards. I'm like, you guys should probably put that in some sleeves, maybe, and like maybe put that in a deck box. And they're just like, this card is awesome. They're like flipping it around, like, come look at this. And the kid with Cheetos is like, whoa, awesome. I'm just like,
yeah.
I'm like looking up some of these. I was like, that's a $20 card. I'm just like, it was a $20 card.
That was me as a kid,
every
though.
second.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, you're just happy to get cool cards whenever you're a kid. You don't, like, even think about, like, how much can I sell this for?
What other games you got, dude? You on? Would you name 7?
Hold on.
Yeah, man.
Sidetrack here.
Yeah.
This one time in Japan, I had like this Dark Blastoise or Dark Venusaur. I can't remember what.
Uh-huh.
And it probably wasn't in like mint condition, but it was still valuable. It was holographic. This kid downstairs had some sweet ass Pokeball toy where you throw the Pokeball and it closes on a fucking little Pokemon action figure, and then you spin your Pokeball. I was like, that thing's sick. Like, let me borrow for the weekend, and I'll let you borrow my fucking card for the weekend.
Oh no!
Oh no is right, because that card magically disappeared. I wanted to magically smash his fucking Pokeball in his face.
Did you give it back to him?
Yeah, I gave it back to him, and I never got my card.
It's because he's not a scumbag. You gave it back to him.
That was a side rant. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Made a handshake deal.
Yeah.
We've all been scammed as children at one point.
Motherfuckers. Dude, looking back, I think I got scammed pretty hard when I was a kid, because I pulled, second gen was out, and Celebi was like the Mew from that set, and I pulled a holo out of a pack. And I was like, I took it on the bus, no sleeves, no nothing, just like shoved it in my backpack. I was like taking it out and showing, like, hell yeah, I got Celebi. Look at that.
At a Christian school, probably.
Yeah. It was like middle school, like grade school kind of deal. And some kid on the bus was like, dude, I will give you almost all of my Pokemon cards for that day, for that one card. And I was like, what? And he showed up with like, probably like a 5-inch thick stack, rubber banded the heck. I was just like, I'll give you all of these cards for that card. And I was like, this many cards is way more than this one card. And I just traded this dude. And there were a bunch of rares and stuff like that. But like, man, looking back, I was like, that could have been like a $200 card. I traded for like $5 in bulk rares for all I knew.
Yeah.
But like at the time, I was just like, that's so many cards for this one card.
You still have some of your old ones, right?
No, dude. Everything got lost in the move. Like, the moves. Many moves. All my comic books, all my Pokemon cards, a bunch of my old games.
Dang.
They get lost, or someone, nabbed them, or I have no idea. Maybe I gave them away. But, yeah, I used to have, before I got into Yu-Gi-Oh!, I was hardcore into collecting Pokemon. So I had, like, the originals, like, the Blastoises and the Charizard. The Charizards are now, like, actually worth money. I had at least one of them. Gone. Sad little
You want to
thing,
finish your list there, cowboy?
Yeah. I'm just thinking about my Pokemon. I didn't take care of them.
It's okay, man.
Feels bad. Alright.
Get on Pokemon Revolution. You can get new Pokemon.
Fat chance. Alright, so number 3 on the list, I think, is where we're at now.
Yeah.
I'm going to say Warzone. Warzone 1 and 2. Those are bangers. It's my bread and butter. Fortnite got me into BRs, so I'm going to put it up on number 2.
Wow.
Yeah. But it wasn't the best BR.
Ooh.
It was
Blackout.
great when it first came out.
It was. But Blackout will be number 1. That was the classic. That was the hits. We were throwing down, having a great time.
I got in there for a couple games.
You did.
I remember.
It was a great time. That's my list.
Hell yeah.
What a great list.
I appreciate you. You had a good list too.
No, dude, it's super. I really haven't played any real battle royale kind of things, but I am an avid watcher of the videos, in particular the rage/fail videos, because man, seeing those people like build little like wood huts and climbing up and doing like the stair combination, and just some dudes just like pep. That's makes me happy. I don't know.
The earlier stages of Fortnite make me happy.
Yeah?
Yeah, before it got crazy with the building.
I can't tell.
Like it was building, it just wasn't at where it is now.
Yeah, that's exactly how I feel. Yeah.
We needed a good third-person shooter that saved us, though.
There are a lot. I don't know what's going to happen with that. If there will ever be a new SOCOM, or if fans are just going to keep making their own SOCOMs, because there are more and more coming out. And
I played Resurgence. Is that what it was? Resurgence, or what's it called?
you played. I don't know. There's like this whole drama behind that guy who created that game. At one point, he ripped SOCOM 2 graphics and tried to use them in his own game, but I don't know how that game worked out. I forget which.
I mean, it felt like SOCOM. Is all I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I don't know if that's a good thing or bad thing, because it needs to be upgraded with the time. But it was the same game
Yeah.
for that time frame. So.
Yeah, that's what H-Hour was.
H-Hour, yeah. Is that what I'm thinking of? No, it wasn't. That's not what I'm thinking of. Task Force.
No.
That's what I was thinking of recently. That's what I played recently.
Task Force?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's what it...
And, like, it feels like the game then, which was great for then, but I want to feel something now, like H-Hour or something, you know? That's more along the lines of where we'd be at today.
Yeah. They're coming out with... There's some decent ones coming out this year. A lot of people are playtesting it. There's also, like, a mobile SOCOM game that just dropped called Alpha Zero.
The mobiles. That could be popular.
Yeah. It's like all the old SOCOM maps. So it'd be fun to play on a handheld.
Oh, let's not delay any further here. You know, like
It's out there if you want to try it.
that's not what I'm talking about.
Huh?
Who's your trolls and bards of the week?
Oh, look at him
Snap.
keeping us on point. Someone's a fan.
What's going on?
My troll of the week. Jeez. I really don't have a troll of the week, honestly. No one's bothered me this week. Which is great. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. How about you? You got a troll?
I do have a troll.
Who's that?
It's not even a person. It's a game.
Well, who is it? Or what is it?
So, Spyro 3. I've been playing through all of them. 50% through Spyro 3. There is a mission that I literally rage quit. I have not rage quit a game in probably 7 years. I don't know when I'll be able to pick up Spyro again.
Damn.
So, Spyro 3, you get like a bunch of characters you can play in, so you're not just Spyro. And there's this Yeti dude, who they like, oh, he's big and dumb, and they're like, no, he's actually intelligent. Regardless, stupid backstory. There's a mission where you have to basically play whack-a-mole. The issue is that his range is out in front of him. So you're trying to like catch these little tiny moles, and then there's no gnomes running around. It's a grab bag, dude. At some point,
Need me to come over and beat that for you, brother?
I spent 3 hours trying to beat this one mission because I was like, I need the egg, that way I can get like 100% on this game. 3 hours, and I'm sitting there trying not to like snap a switch in half. I don't know what it was. This whole game, all 3 games have been like smooth sailing.
Dang.
This mission
Spyro 3.
got me just absolutely turned. I couldn't even handle it. I'm like, I'm done with this for a while. So I was getting mad at a video game, and I have not done that in probably 7 years.
Dang.
Yeah, that Toys for Bob, the man who's putting out the Spyro games, Insomniac, the people who originally made Spyro, and whoever designed that mission, you know, the specific creator for that mission. They're all the troll. I'm still mad about it.
It's great.
That mission.
It's great. You have a troll?
I do.
Who is it?
I have a troll.
Who is it?
It's the lady who took my order for this pizza from Mr. Pizza.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
I called, ring, no one answers, and it says, unable to put you through at this time. I call again, same thing. Then I call a third time.
Dang.
And then she answers, but it's almost like we're on a computer phone and there's lag. Except for I think it's just that this bitch is dumb and can't multitask. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like she's trying to listen and write at the same time. It's just too much. So she's my troll of the week.
Yeah, oh, dude, I definitely get attitude sometimes when I call there.
Yeah.
But it's like, yo, I call before 10, you guys close at 11.
Yeah. It's like you're calling it like 10:59, being like any too large.
Yeah.
Nah, I just get one cheese. Easy peasy. So that's your troll.
How about your bard, man?
My bard of the week is Blizzard for releasing their little beta today or this weekend for Diablo 4 and putting many years into it. They are my bards because it's going to be great. It's going to be a good game. Can't wait to play it next weekend.
And they brought back America's Unhealthiest Sandwich to do it. All right.
Yeah.
They're just like, if we kill them, they won't be able to actually use the code to play.
Yeah, I saw you
wins.
posted that video of Asmongold talking about it. I
That
thought
was
it
Gonzo. Gonzo posted
Oh, Gonzo
it.
posted it. I thought it was like a troll or something. I didn't even watch it because I just thought it was some troll.
You would think it was just like Blizzard. It's just like, no, go to KFC,
And
order this thing.
it's what? 2 pieces of chicken and then there's bacon in between.
And cheese.
Bacon and cheese in between. Yeah, see, I thought that was a troll.
No bread, just fried chicken. That's the American
Apparently,
dream.
it's been on their menu on and off for like 20 years.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember this because like you would grab it and grease would just go all over your hands
I
because it's
imagine.
fried chicken. There's no bread.
Yeah.
That's just
I talked to Billy, by the way. He wasn't able to play this weekend, but next weekend he'll be playing.
yeah. That dude's a Blizzard fanboy through and through.
If I was
Yeah.
him, I'd have been slinging codes.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
He probably gets a discount too. He could just keep buying chickens.
I mean, I bet a lot of the people that buy that shit aren't even going to use the code. They're like, give me the double down. That's what I really want.
It's just a man who
Yeah.
wants more chicken in his chicken sandwich, and he's like, "What's a Blizzard?"
He missed an opportunity there. You let him know.
Yeah, so definitely excited for D4.
Yeah.
Who's your bard of the week, my dude?
So this all kind of goes hand in hand because after I rage quit Spyro, I was like, "All right, I downloaded all these free games off Steam. Let me try them out and see how they go." I tried a few, and then I spent 7 hours straight playing Oxygen First Breath. And it's a town building, kind of like simulation survival. But it's you're basically just managing resources. It's a post-apocalyptic world, but before people shot each other with nukes, it's just like Mother Earth got crappy, and there's all these like toxic gases coming up from like cracks in the earth. And so the whole game is you trying to keep everybody alive while also keeping your facility running to pump out oxygen. And as soon as you run out of oxygen, you just lose. Like, there's no, like, countdown, like, 30 seconds and everyone dies. It's just like, you're dead. 100%. I spent 7 hours playing this game.
Dang.
Yeah. The latest game I'm on, I got to day, like, 22. So, like, my first couple, I barely got past, like, the third day. And right now, it's like an early release, so it's just one level, and there's, like, 3 difficulties. And I'm playing on normal, and the farthest I've got is, like, day 22. But it's just super addictive.
Can you pause it and like save it and come back later?
Yes.
Okay, thank God.
Yeah. But I played 7 hours straight, and I was just, like, going, man. I got kids and stuff, and they're like, "Oh, I'm hungry," and I was like, "Yeah, get some chips."
Oh, shit.
But No, it's super fun. I think if normal like town building games are really boring to like watch, especially to watch, but also just kind of playing, there's no real incentive or challenge. But as soon as you add like a survival element, or like these people are trying to kill you, or like the environment's trying to kill you, or like that kind of thing, it actually makes those games really, really fun.
Where'd you find this on Reddit?
Steam.
Oh, you just saw it on the Steam?
I just went to their free-to-play section, and I just got a bunch.
Nice.
You need to be careful, though. There's a lot of... I've said this before, I'm just going to keep warning people, because it keeps surprising me every time. There's a bunch of, like, the not safe for work games that are 100% free to play. They're like dating sims and, like, simulators and stuff like that, and I'm like, I'm trying to build like towns.
That VR world.
Yeah. They're free.
So this game is your Bard?
Yeah. Honestly, it I didn't expect it. I was like, I'll get a couple hours of content out of it, maybe record it and put it on the on YouTube. But like, I completely forgot to record because I just got sucked into it. Before I knew it, 7 hours straight.
What about you, man? You got a Bard?
Yeah, man. It's y'all. Y'all are the Bard of the week.
Yeah.
Trolling the Bard.
Yeah.
Fucking highlight of the week right here. So
Yeah?
I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, welcome to the Tavern.
I was excited. I'm happy with the outcome. Yeah, it's a good time.
Yeah, man. Honestly, we're hyped. We wanted to kind of do something special for episode 10, and we've been talking about it for a while. And I think just having someone come on with us is like that next level that we're kind of hoping for. Not all the time, but you know, we want to have guests more often. So,
you know, one of my only critiques so far has been, I feel like we're sitting on the casting couch of those Pornhub videos.
what? Because it's a black pleather couch.
Yeah, man, that's the couch they have on the casting couch channel.
We got
dog.
this dude over here just staring at us.
He's like, all right, look at the camera.
Yeah.
Say your name and where you're from.
Yeah.
And your age. That's what I feel like right now.
What size are you?
Yeah.
Keep that double talk out of here. This tavern is sacred.
It's mostly clean too.
Alright.
No, dude, we're glad you came. Honestly, I really do hope you had fun here because we had a blast. And
This will make a good YouTube video.
yeah,
With everything we got.
I hope so.
And if you're down, we can definitely have you on again later.
Hopefully it's after the board game, dude.
Oh yeah. I mean, you kind of got put back into the rotation, but like,
Our first guest.
our first guest.
Yeah.
It's Jake. Jay Weezy.
Wheezy. Yeah.
Seems just like yesterday. We were butt naked, streaking, running down Cody's Road in the snow.
Damn, we were.
Remember that?
Delinquents.
It was on tape somewhere.
Oh yeah, someone did record it for
Yeah.
some reason.
Ugh.
Right in front of Nicole Welly's house.
There's just 5 naked young boys,
Buck naked.
butt naked.
Snowing.
Good times.
Illegal.
Snowing, cold outside. We're drinking our hot chocolate, playing some video games. Good times growing up. Streaking.
Just a future note, anybody who has a video with 5 naked underage boys on it should not be telling people they have that video.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
It's in the ether now. Somewhere out there, that
It is.
videotape.
Go to turbo jail.
Good times. Any other old times you want to bring up?
Yeah.
Anything crazy?
Anything you want to embarrass the troll with?
Remember the one time we're raiding Jake's kitchen
I know what story you're gonna say. Was it the one in Croton or the one across the street?
in Croton?
Was it me, you, and Mike, or Vargas, or all of us?
It was all of us, dude. We were raiding the kitchen. Who knows what
It's on the second floor, and the window points out front where the driveway is.
Yeah, we're in the kitchen, and Vargas is munching on something, dude.
We're making toast. I'm pretty sure we're making like bread and butter toast. I'm pretty sure people are eating cereal and shit. And nobody's
some
home.
zebra
it's just
cakes
us.
going in the pockets, type of deal. And Vargas looks out the window with his mouth full and goes, "Oh no, it's Pete Huizar!" Jake's dad shows up, bro. We dipped out of the kitchen, down the stairs. I had to body slide into his bedroom.
And then he walks in and he's like, uh-huh.
Yeah, he knew, bro. He knew. He
We were
probably saw us
baked.
run past the door.
We're baked right in the kitchen. Jeez Louise.
Yeah, good times.
Yeah.
Anything you could think of? Any high school stories? Throwing down a D20 in the middle of the hallway?
Clashing
Clash with
in
a
the hallway.
ninja.
Yeah. That's a little embarrassing.
Yeah. People, I mean, yeah, for anyone that doesn't know, we went to it's somewhat of a tough school, I guess. Not the worst, but
Inner city.
people were looking at us like, what the fuck are these boys doing? Because we're just whipping out D20s and throwing them up against the locker like it's nobody's business. Teachers are looking at us like, oh, God, gotta get out of here.
Yeah.
Why'd I become a teacher?
Yeah.
You know what? Out of all the things you guys could be doing, rolling some D20s in a school hallway, it's just.
Oh,
not
we were
that
doing
bad.
all the other things, but then we were also doing that.
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Yeah, that's we'll end on that embarrassing note right there.
Oh, yeah. Check out Tegrity Gaming
Appreciate
That's
it.
on
right.
Facebook and YouTube.
For
Yeah.
sure. TTV_JDead as well.
Big shout out. You want to see some more Warzone? You doing anything right now, or just Warzone for now?
Dude, I'm so basic. I'm a basic bitch gamer. Yeah.
Just straight up
I got my
getting
main.
dubs.
Yeah, I'm just on my main right now.
Dude, man, we've been talking about Pokemon for like 3 weeks.
And Spyro, and Diablo, and WoW,
Yes.
and Magic. Yeah, I'm not talking about all these things. I'm listening to people talk about those things.
You got one
Yeah.
game, and then what? You dabble in NHL, maybe.
Oh, yeah, you know, NHL should have been on that list, but that's alright. That's alright.
Sorry, I told you the list is tough.
Dude, I was making a lot of cuts.
Yeah, you're gonna make cuts for sure.
Oh yeah, follow us, Troll Bar Tavern, YouTube, Spotify, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook.
That's right. It's all Troll Bar Tavern. Just get on there. We're yeah. And that's episode 10. Double digis.
Dun, dun. And our first guest,
Our first guess.
Mr. Jacob Huizar.
And so far, our best guess.
I appreciate that.
You're welcome.
Hell yeah.